All right, so this is Peyton McFadden. Peyton, can you tell me a little bit about what you did this summer?
Yeah, so this summer I had a short 2 month internship at the Lone Tree Golf Course, and during the second month of that internship, I got to work as a manager, and I got to work with the catering and the banquet room for the various events they held, such as weddings, which was very difficult at times, but also very fun, and I learned a lot from it.
So what's the key for leading millennials in today's time?
I think you really got to praise them for their successes. Um, I mean, when you're constantly tearing them down for what they're doing wrong, they always just think they're going to fail. So when you're digging at them constantly and making them feel like they're not wanted, it's not going to help them, and it's definitely not going to help the business. So once you're praising them for all the things they're doing well, they're going to keep doing well and want to succeed more and more.
Yeah. And so next, what advice would you give to upcoming college graduates?
Um, I think they definitely need to pick a job that they're gonna love. Um, I mean, if they're picking jobs that they're gonna hate after a year or 2 years, and they want to stick with those just because the salary's good, I mean, it's not gonna be beneficial to them at all. I mean, if you find a job that you love and you're working 5 days a week, it's not gonna feel like you're working. It's gonna feel like you're just having fun 5 days a week. It'll be something you get to do, not something you have to do. So, I mean, even my dad, he worked for 25 years with a single job, and after those 25 years, he just realized he hasn't loved it the entire time he's been there. So he left that job and started doing something that he loved. And after he started doing what he loved, he really, he just he's really glad that he got out of that 25-year kind of unhappiness period almost.
What is it that you're going to want to do after you graduate from college?
I want to manage my own business, obviously. I mean, I went to that internship and I loved every second of managing that second month. And if I can find any business that'll take me as a manager, I'll probably take it. I just want to get started somewhere and see where it takes me.
Yeah. And then next, what's the biggest challenge that you faced this summer while being a manager?
Biggest challenge was probably bouncing back from failure, I'd have to say. Um, I mean, small and big failures. I remember at one point during the second month of the internship, we had a wedding that was going on in our banquet room, and we had everything set up. All the catering was almost perfect, and we were 5 meals short at the end, so we had to scramble around, and we ended up working very well as a team, which I was proud of as a manager. And we ended up getting those 5 meals prepared just in the nick of time, and the wedding party never even knew, which was a big success on our part.
And so next question, what strengths would you look for somebody to replace you?
I think communication skills has to be the biggest one, obviously. I mean, if you can't communicate well with people, you're not going to be going anywhere in life. Another big part, probably planning. You got to be a great planner in life. If you don't know what's going on with your week and you're just not writing anything down, you don't know what's coming up with your next days or next weeks, you're setting yourself up for failure, which is always going to come back to hurt you.
The next question, what management skills did you learn this summer while you were a leader or a manager?
The best management skill, probably, I don't know, I think planning. Planning is probably the biggest one. Before, I mean, even throughout high school and my earlier life, I was always a poor planner, and I would miss assignments just because I couldn't plan anything in advance. So the one big thing I learned was definitely stay ahead and plan what you're doing. That probably helped me more as a manager than anything ever could.
Have you started planning more since you went to that internship?
Yeah, definitely. I actually went out and bought a planner as I was a manager, and I think I have two separate planners now. So I mean, I just have so much stuff going on now that after after I get something done, I can just check it off the list, and it's nice having it there because it's just a nice, helpful tool to get you through the day.
And then my last question I have: what are necessary qualities for becoming a successful manager?
The most successful, I'd have to say, geez, most successful. Probably just communication skills again. I mean, I'm harping on it, but that has to be the biggest one. I think it always will be. I mean, if you're not able to talk to the workers around you, or I mean, even the clients that you're working with throughout a week or a year, if you're not able to talk to them and have them respect you and be able to listen to you, even, it's not going to help you out.
Would you say that after your internship, you became better at communicating with people?
Yeah, so I had to communicate a lot with my workers to try to get them to work harder, and even just to do simple tasks. I had to let them know what they had to do throughout the day, and let them know all the little things they needed to get ready for the event we were planning, such as that wedding and various other events.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Peyton.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.